Today I'm going to talk about how I stay hydrated on the trail. I'm going to go over how much water I carry, what I use to carry it in, and how I treat it to keep from getting sick. So water is one of the heaviest things in my pack, so naturally I want to carry as little of it as possible. How much I carry is going to depend on where I'm hiking and what time of the year it is. If I'm in Georgia or North Carolina in March or April, water's not going to be an issue. It's pretty much everywhere. On the other hand, if I'm in Georgia or North Carolina in September or October on a dry year, water may become an issue. In a dry year, a lot of the springs can be dry to the point where there isn't even a damp patch of sand. So when water is scarce, I'm drinking as much as I can at the source, and I'm taking as much as I can with me. So what you see here are the water containers I've been using for the past 800 miles or so. Now the Life water bottle and the Lexan Camelback bottles are what I drink out of while I'm hiking. They go in the side pockets of my pack. So even if I'm only carrying a liter, I like to fill both bottles equally so I can better balance the weight. Most weight-conscious hikers would probably never carry a Lexan bottle, but I consider mine a luxury item. It's great for coffee, shaking up drink mixes, and I can use it to cold soak food if I want. However, if I'm looking to shave ounces, this is going to be one of the first things to go. So the blue container is mostly what I use in camp. The weight's 2 ounces and it has a 5-liter capacity, which brings my total capacity to 7 liters. Why this matters is in many cases, the water source is located a long way down a steep trail. And trust me, you don't want to make that trip twice. So with my 7-liter capacity, I can cook, wash up if I want to, have plenty to drink, and have all the water I need for the morning. And if I have too much left over, I can always dump out what I don't need. It also comes in handy if I want to dry camp or camp away from a water source. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is water treatment. Now this is always going to vary from hiker to hiker. It's going to differ no matter who you talk to, but most people do use some form of filtration system. But I also know of hikers who've hiked thousands of miles without ever treating their water and they never got sick, so there you have it. Now whether or not I treat my water is going to depend on the source. And as a rule of thumb, the lower the elevation, the more likely the source will be contaminated. If I'm pulling water from a pipe spring coming out of the side of a mountain, I'll drink it straight up without treating it. But if there's no pipe and the water's coming from a puddle, I'll almost always treat it. I've got no way of knowing who's had their hands in that puddle and where their hands have been. If I suspect water may be contaminated, I can add an aqua mirror tablet and I'm on my merry way. As far as my cooking water goes, I've never really felt a need to filter or treat it because I'm going to boil it anyway, so what's the point? So that's my hydration system. It's pretty basic, but it's working for me, so I'm going to roll with it. And once again, thanks for watching and subscribing, and until next time, take a hike.